Greetings, everybody! I am at a friend's house playing a game I honestly do not have in my collection. Welcome to Marrowind! Now, since I am at a friend's house, me and him will be bantering about this, since we both have different play styles. Alright, let me take care of... There we go.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind.
Oh, that's how we ended up on a boat.
You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go.
Hey! I know him! He is gonna have a very interesting... He has a very interesting life. Alright, let's give him my name.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Yeah, that's me in real life. I can literally sleep through a Texas
Here
hurricane.
comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Hammocks and ships.
This is where they want you.
An interesting design choice.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Alright. Let's go down the list and see which one looks pretty. Well, so far all of them look ugly except for the Argonian, but we'll go with the Breton, since they're my favorite race. Alright, now all we gotta do is find the face to match the hair. Alright, we found one that's not too ugly.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
You're lucky. The woman looked uglier.
Oh, you've got no idea.
You'll see. The other NPCs show up.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Ooh, a test.
On a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. What do you do?
Let's go with X.
One summer afternoon, your father gives you a choice of chores. What would you rather do?
I'm going with A.
Your cousin has given you a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse, likes to call you it in front of your friends. You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you do?
Yeah, we have one of those. Everyone has one of those in their family. The rude thing to do would be X. The funny thing to do would be A. But I usually go with Y.
There is a lot of heated discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths. They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe what?
Alright, I don't know the state of Morrowind in this game, so I am going with the neutral route and going with X.
Your mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. What do you do?
You know, that's a delicate question.
That is not a delicate question. We're going with A.
Okay.
While in a marketplace,
We're here to set a good example.
And a purse from the noble.
Not slaughter
He
everything in our
does so, the
sights.
noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do?
A. Being declared a good boy or going to prison, at least the money will still be returned.
Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables.
Sorry,
On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you, in return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
Alright, we're going with X.
I still think it's a bad idea, but okay.
Your mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls
Well, I don't care what you
towards her.
think. This
What
is
do?
my quiz. We're going with A.
While in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll. Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll, or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. What do you do?
We're going with the funny answer. We're dropping the sweet roll, step on it, then get ready for a fight.
Entering town,
Or at least get ready to get into the
you
fetal
are
position.
a very well-dressed man running from a crowd. He screams to you for help. The crowd behind him seems very angry. What do you do?
Don't get involved. Don't get involved.
Exactly, we're standing aside and allowing the man in the mob to pass.
Don't get involved. I see nothing. Oh, this time we got Mage. I think it was because of that last question that you basically answered.
Aww.
That was the one thing that was different. But you know what? Hey, that's good. Because if you really want to actually change your class, you can actually select what class you want. So...
Then let's go back.
Oh, we're going back?
Yes.
No, I think hold on. We'll just...
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Which was the sign that you would like again? Because we went through these.
Ritual. I am a healer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Okay. Now, we do have to change the class, so yes. We're just going to...
Wait, custom class?
Yeah, we can customize our class, if you really want to. It would optimize every single feat that you've already got. That's basically it'll OP your character. It'll create a class specifically designed for your race, or at least for your build. But
I don't like OP characters, but let's go.
we're gonna fill out the form.
Yes.
Ourselves? Okay, we can fill out the form ourselves. Okay, so we're going with magic.
Yes.
We're gonna go with the 2 favorite attributes. Okay, I think it should probably be willpower, because you're saying you're a magic user, and intelligence.
Yes. For
Okay.
healing.
All right. Now, for the major, I think we should do
Block.
no. It's got to be in. We're talking. Well,
Oh yeah.
you're wanting healing, so
Yeah.
restoration.
Restoration. Restoration. Alteration. And
I think you should do enchanting or alchemy, because those are the 3 main for, in my opinion, a healer. And if you're going the healer route,
exactly. By the end of this, I'm gonna be Marwin's best doc. Hell, I'm gonna be Marwin's only doctor.
it's pretty much the truth. You see their healthcare system?
No shit, right?
I think an Argonian came up with it, to tell you the truth.
Ooh.
Ooh. But let's see, for weapons, what kind of weapons would you like? Weapons.
Staffs and spears are basically the same thing, right?
No.
Except one is pointy and the other one's magic.
No. No, I don't think so. I think actually, to tell you the truth, I don't think that they have. They're considered any kind of. I think they're considered like hand to hand, almost. I guess. A wizard staff. I mean, it could be considered a spear, but I doubt it.
Because they're both long, they're both pointy, they can both shoot lightning out of their butts.
But I don't think that actually falls under spear. I think it falls under two-handed or hand-to-hand.
All right, we're going barehanded at this then.
Okay. Well. Oh, it could be considered a blunt weapon too. Never thought of that. Because it is a spear, or it is a staff.
All right, then we're majoring in restoration, alteration, alchemy, spears, and blunt weaponry.
I would actually say you probably should do blunt weapons over here in the minors. That way you could at least free up armor in one of your majors.
We don't need armor. All I gotta do is put on a robe and get the alteration spell, iron and oak skin, and boom, there I go.
Well, that's one of the reasons why you need an armor. I mean, if nothing else, go with unarmored. That way you get the stats for it.
And if I do need a little extra protection, I can just buy a shield and say, have at thee.
These are going to be stats that you're going to level up constantly. Alteration is the one for armor, yeah, but if you're going to be a magic user, you're going to need some kind of armor class.
Well, right now we're barely naked as it is, so let's go with unarmored.
Okay. I mean, light armor works too, but unarmored is, I guess, more to your role. Okay, so...
Speechcraft. We're going to be talking a lot in this game.
Okay. Is it going to be more important for you to talk, or more important for you to attack?
Talk.
Then we need to have that as a major then. We'll put speechcraft right there and alchemy over here as a minor.
And we're getting rid of that axe.
Okay. Probably
Acrobatics. I don't like fall damage.
Okay, well, we're taking acrobatics then. Alright, athletics, spear.
We're keeping spear.
Keeping spear.
Yes.
Well, then it's not going to be a magic-based character. Kind of. But, okay.
Healers do wield spears.
Not all of them.
Alright, then what would you put?
What would I put?
Yes, in place of spears then.
Place of spear. Well, you were talking about the fetal position. Maybe block? Definitely not sneak. Not security.
No, because we are a good little boy. At least for now.
Maybe it's kind of a toss-up between enchantment and mysticism, because we're not trying to be like a thing that summons the undead. You're trying to stay chaotic good,
Yes.
which is funny, but okay, good, gotcha. Yeah, so probably one of those three, either block, mysticism, or enchanted. Because these are going to be the ones that, even though you don't level them up all the time, you're still going to be using them, and they're still going to give you some levels.
Well, since we can't do shit with enchanting right now, I don't know how that's going to be useful.
Well, okay, so enchanting overall is kind of like an in-game thing for any build. Depending on exactly how well your mercantile skill goes or your speechcraft skill goes, everything kind of eventually will go over to enchanting. But it is an in-game kind of thing.
Then we're blocking.
Okay. Then put a block back on. That's a minor. Actually, are we going to be doing a lot of running? Maybe?
That's why we have athletics and acrobatics.
I think we actually might have an endurance. Oh wait, no. Nope, endurance is actually an attribute, not a skill. Okay.
Yeah, we have willpower and intelligence.
Yes, we do. Okay, alright. Well, this should make a pretty OP character. Yep, you're already starting out with almost 50 on the restoration.
Look at it, everybody! What Mage 34? A Breton frog.
I thought it was kind of a little, a ritual frog.
I know, right?
It works.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Here we go.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
And this is your stats. Oh God.
I'm glad the AI is not aware enough to say you're really a Breton frog.
I just had to. I'm sorry. The class. I just had to.
I know it's funny.
And it's only because of the fact that I knew it was going to show up on the paperwork. If it wasn't for that fact, I probably wouldn't have done the fraud thing.
Oh, I know. I played Daggerfall. Or at least attempted to.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so... just to let everybody know, right off the bat, the best thing to do with starting a new game, and you know for a fact that your magic pretty much
It's complete and utter shit.
you don't have too many spells to speak of, because like there's nothing.
Of course, there's nothing.
I mean, you can't really tell right now, ladies and gentlemen, but there's really no way of actually kind of getting around this. But
In this game, there's not.
you're gonna need money in apparently life and the game. This right here, it won't get you a lot for starters, but it will give you something. So this will help out a whole lot on trying to get y'all started. And just to let y'all see. Oh, come on. There we go. Sneaky, sneaky. That was the fastest I think I've ever freaking picked that lock. Got all that, got all that. If we had majored our sneak skill.
What healer has to sneak around?
The kind that likes to pillage, to assassinate, to kill. Ah, they see me.
Didn't I say I wasn't going on a murderous rampage across the homeland of the Dark Elves?
I've had a future vision. The Dark Elves will die. Or they'll be turned asunder. One of the two. Okay, there we go. Now everybody can see these are the spells that we're starting with. And if we cast this, we have a 6 and 63% chance of it actually working. To prove said factor, it's over 50%. So, high chance that you'll actually be able to get a bound dagger. Rawr. Stab, stab. And that is why I sneak. What, not funny? I thought funny. Talk.
Yes, start talking.
Yep, he hates me.
Yes.
Our speech check is shit right now. Why the hell did you try to do that?
Because even if it's shit right now, and that could be it, but every failure will eventually reap a success.
We're keeping the ring.
Keeping the ring,
Yes.
but it's the one ring. Are you sure?
I like the healing values on it. It boosts it.
Okay, we keep in the ring. But you do know that if we keep the ring, the other quest won't show up.
Equip the ring.
Equip the ring?
Yes.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Equipped.
We only got 2 equipment slots.
We have a magic and we have a weapon.
Oh.
Dang, we lost all our gold.
Admire.
Nope. Right now we need to make some of our gold back. So, best way to make our gold back?
Sell everything that's shit for alchemy.
Pretty much everything. Except for any of that, because all this is something that you're going to need in game, except for this one. You don't need that. You need that.
We're getting rid of the actual dagger.
Okay, we can do that. I wonder if we can sell this. Can we sell it? We can't sell summon items, damn it.
Ha.
That would be pretty cool.
You can't do it in this game, you can't do it in the others.
Not yet.
Let's go to spells.
The very first thing that you want to do is try to get your one guy that you're selling here first up to a really good persuasion.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
You're losing.
Yep. But it's actually working out pretty well even though we're losing.
Admire the ugly fucker already.
What do you think works better? Gold or words?
Flattery got me here, didn't it?
Well, that would be charisma, and we don't have that much right now, so we have to find our way. Son of a gun, this guy is gonna freaking turn me broke. There we go. Alright, now that may have cost quite a bit. However, that also helped with leveling up your speechcraft. So if you look at your stat screen, okay? Right there where your speechcraft is, it is already at 73. So, 73%.
Our healing is higher than, still.
Your healing is higher at 45, but it hasn't freaking put anything on the progression. Okay, you see the bar up in the top right corner?
I see the bar.
That bar is at 0 to 100%. Which means, if we have a healing spell, a healing spell, somewhere around in here, okay?
We got water walking.
Right there, okay? So, we got a healing spell, that's restoration. And we also have the Gift of Morrow, which unfortunately that's only good for once a day. And
Exactly.
the Dragon Skin, which is only good for once a day.
To be used in emergencies, since we already got shield.
But because this is an enchanted item, right here, this healing ring, it will only be counted towards the item's charge. It will not count towards the progression of your character's skill. So that means, like, if I had a Ring of Destruction, it won't count anything towards the actual skill evolution. But when I use the healing spell, Restoration went up 4. From 0 to. It's literally going to, every time I use it, it's going to give me 4 points or close to that. Depending on how strong, how powerful the spell is, how much magic I'm using, it's going to affect that restoration skill every time. Now, eventually I'm going to lose magic, and I'm going to either have to wait for it to charge up, or I'm just going to have to hold the, I guess that's the black button for the Xbox, and sleep for a little while, or rest. I don't know if it'll do it with the fact that I'm just waiting. No. But I'll have to do it when I'm in a bed or out on the outskirts of town. So if I go to the outskirts of town here, a little further away, if I just kind of, actually if I go right over here, I don't think there are any monsters right over here, but if I go right over here, okay?
Alright, everybody. We're stopping right here for today.
I can heal.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let me know down in the comments if you actually like me and my friend doing this whole little back and forth banter shit. Ta-ta. See y'all in the next episode, everyone. Ta-ta.